he was, obviously moaning and in pain.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're exploring the most incredible times when non-famous people manage to save a celebrity, including helping them after an accident, protecting them from danger, spotting potential medical issues, or getting their life back on track.
There was a fireman and a nurse and a cop just happened to be passing by.
Eugene Merman, best known for lending his voice to Gene in Bob's Burgers, everyone's favorite animated character with a bowl cut, Merman's career could have come to a catastrophic end in 2026 if it wasn't for the help of strangers. While driving his vehicle in Bedford, New Hampshire, Merman crashed into a toll plaza. Straight away, the electric car ignited. Thankfully, several bystanders came to his rescue. The group included New Hampshire Governor Kelly Ayotte, members of her security detail, state troopers, and other bystanders. They worked together to pull a trapped Merman from the fire and to safety.
The governor grabbed a fire extinguisher from her car and went to work on the blaze, while the trooper and other brave passersby broke a window and pulled the driver through.
Reported to have suffered serious but non-life-threatening injuries, the actor was soon taken to the hospital.
He was the only person in the vehicle and was taken to Elliott Hospital for treatment.
Following the accident, Merman thanked those who saved him.
And he has this message for the governor and the others who rescued him.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Brian Hamilton. In 2021, Nadia Popovich was watching an NHL game between the Vancouver Canucks and the Seattle Kraken. However, rather than the action on the ice, it was the Canucks' then assistant equipment manager, Hamilton, who'd caught her eye.
He's handing something to another staff member, and he's reaching his arm out as far as he can, and I immediately caught sight of this dark spot. And then the moment's gone.
With his back to her, Popovich, who'd volunteered in hospitals, spotted a suspicious mole on his neck. She acted quickly by writing a message on her phone that he needed to get it checked and held it up for Hamilton to read.
Second period ends, and as I'm putting in the defense iPad, there's this lady with a knitted Kraken hat with a cell phone against the glass that says the mole on your neck is cancerous. You should go see the doctor.
Taking Popovich's advice, he went to the team doctor. Tests showed the mole was a type 2 malignant melanoma. The mole was swiftly removed. Amazingly, due to its quick detection and the type, Hamilton was cancer-free within a week.
She saved my life though. It was a slow fire, and she pulled me out before I got burned.
Jamie Theakston. For decades, Theakston has been delighting fans on UK TV and radio with his infectious personality.
Josh Graber from Roscoe, Illinois.
Of course.
He holds the American record for eating a bowl of classic American cereal in the quickest time. 19.4 seconds.
Yet when listeners tuned in for his radio show on Heart, some of them realized that something wasn't right, as he sounded different. Theakston initially shrugged it off as a standard sore throat, yet the fans messaged him, urging the presenter to be checked out by a medical professional. With that on his mind, when presenter Davina McCall hugged him around his neck and it was uncomfortable, Theakston went to a doctor. Unfortunately, it was found that he had laryngeal cancer.
So I have cancer, but cancer doesn't have me.
Yet thankfully, it was stage 1 and caught early. After announcing the diagnosis in 2024, Theakston returned to Heart in early 2025 after successful treatment.
I've got some more news for you.
Come on.
Because I can tell you that on Monday, I'll be back on the show.
Christian LeBlanc. Since 1991, LeBlanc had been portraying Michael Baldwin in the soap opera The Young and Restless. Over those thousands of episodes, his devoted fanbase noticed the actor not looking like his usual self.
There is a mountain of evidence to refute your word, Daniel. And if you go in front of a judge and start talking about apparitions from the grave, you are asking for trouble.
Behind the scenes, LeBlanc wasn't feeling well. Fans began sending messages to the actor pointing out issues with his eyes. Taking the feedback on board, LeBlanc went to the doctors, who discovered he had a tumor in his sinus cavity that was pressing on his optic nerve. However, the tumor was caused by the actor having multiple myeloma, a blood cancer.
But this eye was turning in on itself.
Yeah. In 2023, LeBlanc went public with his diagnosis and that he was in remission, as well as thanking the fans who reached out to him for saving his life.
The fans caught it.
Tarek El Moussa. Famous people often get unsettling messages from fans. Yet in 2013, rather than something creepy, El Moussa got an email that turned his life upside down and saved it. While watching him host Flip or Flop, Ryan Reed noticed something concerning. As a registered nurse, Reed spotted that in certain camera angles, El Moussa had a lump on his throat. So, she emailed the host her concerns.
When I was watching Flip or Flop on TV at home, I noticed that at certain angles, at certain times, it just caught my eye that Tarek had a lump on his throat.
and I thought it was something that needed to be brought to his attention.
While Musa had experienced throat issues for several years and his doctors had dismissed the mass as a fatty lump, he went back for further investigation. Unfortunately, it turned out he had thyroid and testicular cancer. While undergoing treatment, Musa continued hosting. Thankfully, by 2014, both cancers went into remission.
We're really happy that you're feeling better, and good luck with the show and everything else.
Britney Spears. In 2008, Spears allegedly underwent a mental health crisis, leading to a judge placing her under a conservatorship controlled by multiple people, including her father, Jamie.
She said, "I don't want my father to be the conservator." That was her one request. She wanted a professional, somebody independent.
It was meant to be temporary, but later became permanent. In 2019, everything changed when Spears went to a mental health facility, leading to the conservatorship details being leaked.
It just brought to light a lot of the things that we had suspected.
With that news, her fans rallied behind her. They began using #FreeBritney to promote the end of the conservatorship, which finally ended in 2021. Spears has publicly thanked her fans for their support, getting the movement to take off, and for giving her a voice for the first time in 13 years. She also added that those who publicized #FreeBritney had saved her life.
I'm here to be an advocate for people with real disabilities and real illnesses.
If remembering the historical moment of Britney Spears breaking free from the conservatorship got you all inspired for more pop culture moments, then we have the perfect place for you. Watch Mojo's 24/7 live stream. All you have to do is scan the QR code on screen to join us live for nonstop pop culture goodness.
We don't know what the next step is as far as getting her out. That's what we have to figure out. You know, she's been put away. Let's get her out. Free Britney. Free Britney.
Harrison Ford. Not only can he pilot the Millennium Falcon, but Ford has also flown real planes for decades.
Stay sharp. There's 2 more coming in. They're going to try and cut us off.
Why don't you outrun them? I thought you said this thing was fast.
Watch your mouth, kid. You're going to find yourself floating home.
However, in 2015, this hobby nearly came with a serious cost. While flying above Venice, California, the engine of Ford's vintage aircraft stopped.
53178, engine failure, immediate return.
As a result, he ended up crashing on a golf course. Yet immediately, those playing and employees of the course rushed to the actor's aid. The bystanders, which included 2 doctors, helped to get Ford out of the smashed plane. Other Good Samaritans made Ford comfortable until first responders arrived to take him to the hospital for treatment for his injuries, including a fractured pelvis.
Ford's son Ben tweeting from the hospital last night, "Dad is okay, battered, but okay. He is every bit the man you would think he is. He is an incredibly strong man."
Thankfully, the actor recovered. Unsurprisingly, Ford's wife, Callista Flockhart, refused to be a passenger in his vintage planes again. Liam Neeson. In 2000, Neeson was set for a career highlight after being cast for Gangs of New York, yet one experience nearly changed that.
I know, Bill, you swore this was a battle between warriors, not a bunch of Miss Nancys. So warriors is what I brought.
While riding his motorcycle in Dutchess County, New York, a deer jumped into the road, causing Neeson to crash his bike and land in an embankment. While the actor was struggling with pain, Herman Statz drove by in his truck. When he spotted Neeson dragging himself back into the road, he pulled over and called the emergency services. The actor was taken to the hospital to begin treatment for his injuries, which included a fractured pelvis. However, it wasn't all plain sailing for him, as Neeson would later speak about becoming hooked on morphine used during his recovery in hospital.
Prepare to receive the true Lord!
Cher. In 2020, the legendary musician Cher went public with her ordeal that could have forever changed her life. In 1982, alongside performing in the film adaptation, Cher was cast in the stage play for Come Back to the Five and Dime Jimmy Dean, Jimmy Dean.
We've been doing the play for over a week, and I understand that opening is, I think that we could never open and be very successful in the play, but you have to open, and I think that's going to make me very nervous.
After being dropped off at the stage door, a man approached her. While expecting him to shake her hand, he instead grabbed Cher and pushed her down an alleyway, threatening to take her life if she screamed. Incredibly, 2 fans spotted the encounter and came to Cher's rescue by yelling and sprinting towards them, causing the man to run away. After saving her life, Cher added that those 2 fans graduated to becoming her friends.
"'Cause I love you so dearly."
If you love games, be sure to check out WatchMojo's new game, Terrible Influence. Just launched for purchase at terribleinfluence.com. Terrible Influence is a satirical board game about the dark side of fame from the writer of the most popular girls in school and us, WatchMojo.
Boom. I can make an apology video.
Oh, you so would.
Click on the link in the description to check out the game and be the first to play Terrible Influence.
Dick Van Dyke. As well as being a legendary actor, musician, and all-around entertainer, Van Dyke may become as famous due to his brushes with oblivion, and there have been a few, yet one sticks out above the others.
It just started making a noise, And I thought it had a flat at first. Then it started smoking, then it burned to a crisp.
In 2013, he was driving with his wife Arlene Silver on a freeway in Calabasas, California. However, the car suddenly ignited, causing Van Dyke to pull over. He struggled to get out of the car. That's when some super bystanders came to the rescue. The group, which reportedly included Jason Pennington and 2 nurses, left their vehicles to help pull Van Dyke from the car as fire and smoke spread.
Somebody's looking after me.
Thankfully, the actor was uninjured. His vehicle wasn't, as it was burnt down to its frame.
One of America's favorite funny men couldn't resist one last punchline about his beloved, burned-out Jag.
Tell him I have a nice used car for sale.
Are there any other amazing times a non-famous face saved a celebrity that we left off the video? Let us know below.